scene opens with a fast-paced montage of stock market tickers, oil rigs, shipping containers, and political leaders shaking hands, all with a dramatic, tense overlay. Have you ever thought about what war looks like in the 21st century? Forget what you've seen in history books. The battlefields are no longer muddy trenches or war-torn cities. Today's wars aren't fought with tanks and soldiers, but with something far more subtle, yet just as devastating: money. Welcome to the age of economic warfare. This is the new global conflict, a silent, relentless struggle for power, resources, and control over our future. In this arena, the weapons are different. They aren't bombs. They're sanctions. They aren't bullets. They're interest rates. Every trade deal signed, every tariff imposed is a strategic move, a shot fired in a war that most of us don't even realize is happening. The world's superpowers are the new generals, commanding armies of traders, bankers, and politicians. Take the United States, for instance. For decades, it has fought to maintain the dominance of the US dollar, the bedrock of the global financial system. Every nation that trades in dollars effectively pays a tribute to this economic empire. This power allows the US to impose sanctions that can cripple entire economies overnight, cutting them off from the global marketplace. It's a financial chokehold, and is one of the most powerful weapons in its arsenal. But a new titan is rising in the East. China is playing a long game, methodically building its own economic empire. Through initiatives like the Belt and Road, it's creating a new network of trade and influence, weaving its currency, the yuan, into the fabric of global commerce. China isn't just building roads and ports. It's building a new world order, challenging the dollar's supremacy and redrawing the economic map, one investment at a time. This is a clash of titans, a geopolitical chess match where the board is the entire planet. Caught between these two giants is Europe. It's a powerhouse in its own right, but is constantly struggling to maintain its unity and strength. It finds itself squeezed, dependent on Russian energy on one side and navigating the turbulent financial currents dictated by the US on the other. Every energy crisis, every fluctuation in the euro, is a reminder of its precarious position in this global power struggle. And what about the smaller nations? For them, this isn't a game of chess. It's a battle for survival. They are caught in the crossfire, their economies tossed around by the whims of the global giants. When oil prices spike, their people can't afford fuel. When a major currency falters, their savings can be wiped out in an instant. They are the collateral damage in this invisible war, fighting just to stay afloat in a storm they did not create. The weapons of this war are all around us. Think about global debt, a colossal, ticking time bomb hovering over the world economy. Or inflation, a silent thief that erodes the value of your hard-earned money every single day. These aren't just abstract economic concepts. They are strategic tools used to gain leverage and exert pressure. A sudden interest rate hike by a central bank can send shockwaves across the globe, triggering financial crises in countries thousands of miles away. And who are the soldiers on the front lines? It's you. It's me. It's all of us. We are the silent infantry in this economic war. Every time you pay more at the grocery store, every time a factory shuts down and jobs are lost, every time a family loses their home because of a financial crisis, that's a casualty. These are the wounds inflicted not by shrapnel, but by spreadsheets and policy decisions made in faraway boardrooms and government halls. The economy is not just about numbers on a screen or charts in a report. It's a raw, brutal struggle for dominance, for resources, and ultimately, for control over the future. It's a war that determines who thrives and who just survives. So, as the dust settles from one financial battle and the stage is set for the next, you have to ask yourself, who is really winning this war? The powerful nations and the corporate giants who pull the strings? Or the billions of ordinary people who bear the cost, day in and day out? One thing is for certain. This war is far from over. In fact, it has only just begun. Thank you so much for watching. If this video gave you a new perspective on how the world works, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the forces that shape our lives. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.